Hello everyone, এখন আমরা আছি বেঙ্গল মিটের গভর্নমেন্টের ভিতরে যে বুটার শপটা আছে। দিস ইজ লাইক देयर শোরুম বিকজ ইউ গেট ইচ এন্ড এভরি প্রোডাক্ট দ্যাট দে হ্যাভ। ওনাদের সব ধরনের স্টেক আইটেম থেকে শুরু করে সব ধরনের অ্যানিমাল প্রোটিন which they are selling right now. As I am seeing, and I absolutely love about the fact that they are having ducks as well. There are different chicken options, there are different beef options, mutton options that they have, and different cuts. With all the prices and everything, you can see on the footage that they have beef leg, they have the T-bone steak, T-bone steak, and they have sirloin steaks as well. They have beef brisket and all the other processed meat. They want a chicken option on the very right side. These are more like it. এবং এটার উপরেই যে আমাদের দিল্লির যে রেস্টুরেন্ট আছে বেঙ্গল মিটের which they call the Delhi, সেই রেস্টুরেন্টটাতে আজকে আমরা যাব and we are going to check out few of the steaks that they are going to offer to us. So right above this showroom they have Bengal Meat Deli, which their restaurant of a sort, but they do not actually look very commercially up to it because this is not more like a restaurant. Rather, they show you how you use their product in the culinary experience, how you use their product in your house or whenever you are, purchasing it, how you best use their product. They are going to showcase that, and we are going to take a look. You have already known that we are at Bengal Meat Deli, and this is the menu which we already shown you. And as the name suggests, Bengal Meat actually offers you mostly protein options which we have, and the menu chronologically comes with sandwiches, wraps, fish, hot dogs, burgers, combo steaks mostly, and their main courses are obviously steaks and different sort of steaks: beef T-bone steak, ribeye, sirloin, rump. And definitely we are going to try few of their wraps. The chef is already working on that. We'll be having two different wraps and one roll which the guy who's absolutely clueless behind the camera have chosen, and we are going to try the steaks as well. Thank you. Human desire is unquenchable. I have three different wrap. I have two hands, so I have to show you two first. This is the pizzeria, and this is the smoked chicken wrap, and there is another. I need to bring it forth. This is the kebab roll. This is also chicken. There are potato wedges around, so we are going to taste this, and we are going to tell you how. But talking about desire, there is this story that I read in a book where there was a beggar who was actually begging in a village. There was this king long ago who actually came out of his palace, and he met this beggar. This beggar was actually having a bowl in his hand, and he was begging to the king, and the king wanted to be generous, give him all that he wanted. So he asked the beggar, "What do you want?" And the beggar said in a very challenging tone that, "What can you give me?" So there was this challenging situation, and the king wanted to give him all that he had or he could give this beggar. So he was giving everything, all the stones, all the expensive things, the jewelries and everything. After that, the bowl was actually galloping everything. Whatever the king was giving, it was actually vanishing in that bowl. And the very end of this story is the king was actually being a beggar himself after he was giving everything that he had, but the bowl was nothing was enough for the bowl. And at the very finishing of the story, and at the very end of the story,
the king was asking the beggar that what your bowl is actually made of, and the beggar, with a very taunting of a tone, with a very funny of a tone, he said that this is actually made out of human desire. So as you can see, human desire cannot be quenchable, cannot be filled, no matter how many things you give. If you are giving me sandwiches, I might order steaks, I might order something different. I might, if you are going to give me a Lamborghini, after a while I might start needing another Aston Martin or something like that. So no matter how expensive things you are going to give someone, if I want to have a 3-bedroom apartment and I achieve that, it's no more my dream. The dream actually shifts to something else. So focusing on your desire is probably not the ultimate goal that someone can do. So talking about that, let's try out the food because these are getting cold. My friends are hungry. Let's dive in. Thank you. So I'm trying the wedges. These are basic, very well marinated, but fine, not very spicy. And I'm going to mozzarella. So the pizzeria wrap has smoked beef pepperoni, diced assorted vegetable, mozzarella cheese, and pizza sauce, obviously with jalapeno pickle, which comes for only 250 BDT, which is, I think, for a meal, for a decent meal, it's pretty reasonable, and it has a very good taste though. This is smoked, and the smoked flavor is very mouthful. Whenever you are trying this with the sauces and everything, one of my friend actually, probably assorted his things as well. So while having all the foods and everything, food actually provides some sort of a communicative taste as well. Food is kind of a communication, because whenever there are in Chittagong, obviously আমরা যারা চট্টগ্রামে আছি, বিভিন্ন ধরনের অকেশনে আমরা বিভিন্ন ধরনের ফুড খাই, বিভিন্ন ধরনের কালচারাল গ্যাদারিংয়ে, বিভিন্ন ধরনের গ্যাদারিংয়ে আমরা বিভিন্ন ধরনের ফুড ট্রাই করি। যেমন ফুড কমিউনিকেশন কেন, যখন আপনার নন ভার্বাল কমিউনিকেশনের কথা বলতে গিয়ে, ইফ দেয়ার ইজ আ কেক অ্যারাউন্ড, কোনো জায়গায় যদি একটা কেক রাখা থাকে এবং মানুষজন এসে কিন্তু অনেক সময় জিজ্ঞেস করে, আরে কেক কেন, কার জন্মদিন, ওই কেকটা কিন্তু কথা বলে না। বা অনেক সময় একটা পেইন্টিং যখন আপনার পাশে থাকে, একটা ফটোগ্রাফ থাকে, it somehow provides some sort of an emotion. It tells you something, because painters try to communicate with their audiences. Food does that pretty much same way, because this is an art as well. The chef who cooks it and the people who are actually somehow connected to it, processed it, has some sort of a contribution to it, and that contribution makes it special. And I think in that way non-verbal communication actually brings value to food, or foods actually somehow communicates with people in a different manner. এ ধরনের অনেক ঘটনা হাজব্যান্ড ওয়াইফের মধ্যে হয়। যেমন আপনার ওয়াইফের যে কোনো একটা পার্টিকুলার রান্নার ধরন আপনি দেখলে আপনি বুঝতে পারেন যে আজকে মনে হয় ওয়াইফ কিছুটা ক্ষেপে আছে, ঝাল হয়তো বা কিছুটা বেশি হয়ে গেছে, মুড হয়তো বা একটু বেশি খারাপ। এখানে কিন্তু কোনো ধরনের কমিউনিকেশন নেই। ইফ ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু থিঙ্ক অ্যাবাউট ইট, কেউ কিন্তু হয়তো বা আপনার ওয়াইফ আপনাকে মুখ ফুটে বলছে না, ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু আপনাকে সে বুঝিয়ে দিচ্ছে দ্যাট শি ইজ অ্যাংরি। সো ফুড ক্যারিজ আ লট অফ থিংস, ফুড ক্যারিজ আ লট অফ ইমোশন, food carries touches, essence of different people, emotions. Finally it's time for the kebab roll. I'm pretty full, that's why I'm taking a drink. A drink doesn't mean any hard drink, this is a salt drink. Let's try the kebab roll. Okay, this is a bit spicy. Yeah, I forgot, this has Naga pickle. Obviously, meaty taste. Kebab roll. Didn't see it as kebab, which is obviously chicken. You have the other variables as well. A bit of assorted veg. Hello everyone, let's try the T-bone steak, which is this one. I'm sorry, but this one in here is the sirloin steak. We'll be trying both and telling you how it tastes. Obviously, there is two other hungry people who are around, so I have to go really quick. As the side of the sirloin steak, we are having a rice. As the side of the T-bone steak, we are having mashed potato. So let's try. Thank you. Dipping it in the sauce. Very tender. Very tender. You do not have to put extra effort on the meat to, chew it. Very juicy, very good use of this bone steak. I absolutely love mashed potatoes with steak. The chef actually suggested that we take, as the sirloin steak, for the sirloin steak we take the side of rice. That's what I did, but I absolutely love mashed potatoes. I still have the taste in my mouth, so I think this is going to be fine as well. Let's try. This is the paper sauce, the mashed potato. There's a sweetness in mashed potato. Not very good with pepper. Let's try the pepper sauce. Not disappointed with this one either. The chef is very good with it. So we just had our meaty treat at Bengal Meat Deli. The steaks were actually very top notch of its kind, because the sirloin, I absolutely loved it, and the T-bone steak was also good. The wraps were, pretty good at the same time, but this is a very new of a concept. Whenever you are taking this much amount of protein, you need to know the kind of calorie that you are taking. Bengal Meat has always been providing top of its quality to different fine dining outlet and restaurants all around the country. Obviously, the kind of steaks that they are offering, it's pretty worthwhile, and the price range that we can see, it's less than 1100, which is less than $10, if not $10, probably $12. So I think in the international market, if you are comparing with the international quality and the kind of quality that in international restaurants, in fine dining restaurants you get, are pretty similar and pretty close. And right now we are pretty full, because good amount of protein we have taken already. I think my tummy cannot take anymore. So good night. Thank you.